In this video, we will show you how to create a shell in Appliance Designer 2015. What you will learn in this video is how to create a shell and set the settings for the shell. A definition of a shell in Appliance Designer is that it's a wrapped around surface with a fixed offset distance. The workflow contains 2 steps. The picture shows a shell wrapped around a model set, but also this could be wrapped around another component in the software. In Appliance Designer, you can choose to press Create Part right in the part's name. Press OK. Then you will press the plus. Again, press Shell. If you want a different color, you choose a different color. You have to choose which source to build the shell on. I'll build it on the upper model. Press OK. And as you can see here, this is a workflow of 2 steps. The first step is the insertion direction of the appliance. If you press Show Colors, it will show you the undercuts in colors. If you wish to change these undercuts, you simply turn over the model and then you press Set Insertion Direction again. Then the colors and the insertion direction will be different. If you're satisfied with these undercuts, press Next. Before you create the shell, you have to use these settings. The first one, you can choose the thickness of the shell. If you want to remove the undercuts, you press Remove the Undercuts and you can go in and enter the undercuts, how much it should be. The blockout angle, again, you can choose how much you want the blockout angle to be. And for the offset, here you can choose how big you want the offset to be. The edges, you can choose also how rigid you want the edge to be. I will go more into details once I've designed the shell. When you design a shell, you have to draw a spline line. You can either set points like this, or you can simply draw around like this, depending on what you like. I will set some points to make my shell. And close with touching the last point. Once the shell is completely closed, you can now make alterations to the shell, either pulling the points like this. If you right click, you can remove point, and you can also do fast edit spline. If you choose that one, you can simply draw a line and you can make alterations to the shell as well. To undo, you right click again on the point and undo like this. If you're satisfied with this design, you can press Done, but I do recommend just to make a preview. In this preview, I can choose if I go up in the right corner to make my shell a bit more see-through. It's easier for me to see the points, and if I'm not satisfied with the outline of my shell, I now have the possibilities to do some small alterations. And when I press Done, these alterations will be added. And this is the completed shell. I just created a small part of a shell, made a cross section of it, and to show you what the use of offset for inner surface means, now it's set to 0.01. When I scroll in, you'll see that the offset is like 0.01 from the model set to the inside of the shell I have created. If I press Remove Undercuts, the retention amount I can set, and even the blockout angle I can set also. When I've done that, it will look like this. I can set it in any millimeter up here or degree down here. Now I've pressed removed undercuts, and to demonstrate how it will look, you will see all the undercuts from the insertion direction the software have automatically blocked out with the shell. I've also set out an angle, which meaning that it has a small angle as well from the shell to the model set. See the same on the other side. This is what these settings will do. Thank you for watching.